everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to part 2 of Spring Summer 2020 Trends video. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe down below, hit that subscribe button, and let's get into it. Alright, first trend we are going to discuss are Bermuda shorts. I don't think this is going to be everyone's favorite trend per se, especially if you're wearing it as a suit. Like a full suit, but instead of a pant you're wearing a long kind of billowy Bermuda short. That is definitely saved for the fashion gal or guy, someone who maybe, definitely works in fashion or like lives and breathes fashion. I would say it's definitely for the more fashion comfortable. Personally, I could see myself wearing this trend, but I would have to have a purpose, somewhere to go, maybe a fashion show, that kind of thing. Otherwise, since this video is very much styling these trends for street style and a much more approachable, wearable kind of look, I'm going to show you how I would actually wear this trend. I have this black and white pair that you can see here. They are a nice checkered print, and then I wanted to keep everything else basic since the shorts are really going to speak for themselves here. They're not a full Bermuda. They don't go right down to the knee, which I think is better for my body type. I'm quite small, so if you are doing this trend, you're probably going to want to wear a heel if they're going to go a little bit longer, just to keep that length going in your leg. If they're a little bit shorter like this, they are coming above my knee, I can still kind of rock a sneaker like I did with this look and kind of still get away with it. Wearing a lighter sneaker is still elongating my leg, where if I wore a black sneaker or something that came up higher on my ankle, it would definitely cut me off and I would just look like a tree stump. So I kept it clean and fresh with a white, bright white, classic Reebok sneaker. With this look, I paired it with a black tank top, just a spaghetti strap to keep it really crisp and clean, and again, let the shorts just like do the work. And on top, I added a white Oxford button-up shirt. This is kind of like your different option of having a sweater. This is nice and thin. It's not going to be too heavy on top, so you're not going to look too bulky when the Bermuda shorts can kind of look bulky on their own. I could probably wear this to the office and get away with it if I worked in a more creative sort of setting, but you could also easily wear this to brunch and look super fashion forward. You could tie the Oxford to the front. Bermuda short look number 2 is a denim pair of Bermudas, or Bermuda cut shorts. Longer, I guess they were calling them jorts last year, and now it's a Bermuda short. Who knows? They were definitely huge last season. You found them all over the racks. They were very much a everyday dress down sort of denim short, and I wanted to flip that, so I paired it with just a simple classic white tee, very fitted, nice white tee. On top of that, I added a beaded jacket, which gives it that little bit of like pizzazz, a little bit more interesting, but it's still very neutral. You're not too out there with color. It's still very classic. And the shorts themselves are cut really well. These are the Levi's 501s, I believe. I will have everything linked below if I can. These are cut really well, so they make your butt look great. They hug the booty, and they're very like slim down the leg, so they get narrow down by the knee, and it keeps your leg looking thinner so that you don't feel like it's just like your thighs are covered in all this denim and they look bigger than they are. And then I paired it with a heel, again, just to like amp up the everyday sort of feel that denim has and make it more of a going out outfit, but still casual and approachable for a Bermuda short, which again may not be everyone's favorite from this season. Another trend that might not be everybody's favorite, but I'm definitely into them in a very specific way. So hot pants, they are oh so 70s, wedgie shorts. These are still a trend in the denim sector, but I would say for 13-year-olds where their booties hang out. The difference about these is that they are cut to cup your butt. They come up on your hip so that they are elongating the leg, but none of your stuff is falling out, which is the key to the hot pant style. It's not about your booty hanging out. Sisters, put that butt away. I wanted to do the hot pant look, but not too casual. Kind of a play with the Oxford and the gold belt. I really wanted it to be like very 80s, and keeping again the length of your leg, putting on a nice heel. a structured bag. I would pair this with like a really good gold hoop or a statement sort of earring. I'm not exactly sure where I would wear this look, but I'm definitely into it. I think the hot pan is a nice piece of clothing when it's really hot outside and we get to that 30-35 degree weather where we're sweating balls. But I don't think this will be everyone's favorite. A lot of people don't like to show that much leg and they feel a little bit naked, but I do think it's cool and I think it can be done in a way that's tasteful, which is what I'm hoping that I did here. I didn't have an actual hot pant or hot pant type of short. I haven't purchased any, but these are just my old dance shorts and I just hiked them up to be a little bit more high-waisted and pulled the leg up a little bit just to elongate that leg and like replicate the cut that is happening on the runway. Make sure if you are going to do this trend that your booty is not falling out, because that is not cute and that is not the trend. Yeah, it can still be very wearable, but you are going to ride a very fine line with this trend. So the bra top, it is very much wearing your bra in public, which is totally okay, to be honest, because we all wear bathing suits and it's practically the same thing. When you pop the word bra in there, people get so freaked out by it. So the first bra look is definitely more bold. It is a very teensy bra, but I wanted it to be like very Matrix 90-ish. I would probably not wear this anywhere during the day, most likely, but maybe if there was like an event or something, this could be like a really cool play with the bra. With the coat, at least it's covering most of it, and if you want to be a little bit more scandalous, then you can like whip the girls out a little. I popped on a pair of dress pants. This is also another way to just play with the dress pants that you have in your closet. I know most people are 9 to 5. They may have a sort of uniform where they have to dress up, more office appropriate clothing, and then you kind of just put it away in your closet and then you wear it for the rest of the week, but on the weekends you don't touch it. I still think investing in great office wear and then reworking it into your sort of casual wardrobe is very doable. Definitely in this case, very casual. You could just wear this with like a white tee though, and that would also be dope. And with like a combat boot and a cooler, again, I put on the beaded blazer, beaded like throw-on coat jacket because it's a little bit more casual. I really want to do a lookbook on dressed down office wear, so things that you would typically wear to the office and then trying to work them into like your weekend wardrobe. Pop a line down in the comments below and let me know if you would watch something like that. I really like this look. I just think it's sick. I definitely want to wear it, but it's a little more scandalous. So the next look is a little bit more subtle. Maybe not because your bra is on the outside, but definitely not as naughty feeling. You're not as naked, fully clothed, and then your bra is just on top. This is just a lacy bralette that I have, and then I popped it on top of an Oxford, which still brings in that sort of like subconscious, you feel a little bit more dressed up by wearing a button-up Oxford, and then popping on a bra, you're like, oh, that's very trendy, but maybe she still has a 9 to 5. And then wearing it with jeans just dresses it down. You could wear this out on the weekends with a flat, or out to dinner, pop on a heel or a sneaker. It would look really cool with like a white sneaker. It would be really nice to wear this to the office if you have a more casual office, with like a colorful pump, a really beautiful like bright pink or bright green. Or I think this way of wearing your lingerie is definitely a little bit more subtle. It's less risque and still gives you that option of like wearing a very cool trend in like a extremely approachable way rather than the other one where it's like very in your face. So check print isn't on any list, but this is something that I think is going to be big for this spring summer season. So this is my own trend forecast here. This print is extremely approachable. It gives you the option to throw in a print, but still allowing yourself to be quite subtle and not over the top. The red look is a little bit more bold with this print because you are wearing full the same color, and then I paired it with a sneaker just to make it a little bit more street style, more street casual, and with a picnic bag. That picnic bag has a pop of red as well as like yellow and pink, so it kind of just pulls in a bunch of other things. So you could spice it up in the earrings, or you could wear like a green eyeliner or like yellow eyeshadow. That could also be cool. But this is definitely more of a street style look for this one. I would wear this anywhere, like going shopping or to the vintage market or grabbing my groceries for the day or whatever. Like, this is very approachable. You could wear this at any time. You could also wear this to the office if your office is a little bit more casual and you're allowed to wear sneakers. This could be very cool. It's still a pencil skirt, it's still pulled together. Maybe put on a little bit of a sweater because spaghetti straps, apparently they're a little bit risque. This is definitely an outfit that I am looking forward to wearing this spring and summer season, if we can ever get outside. I've worn this look before in a video, so I'm not going to talk too much about it, but I paired this dress with a platform heel that has a little bit of a floral detail on the back and a sparkly pink sock. I love socks and heels in this kind of way. Like, it has to look cool. I wouldn't just wear socks with like any kind of heel. Platform Mary Jane style heel with a sparkly sock is one of my favorite looks. I just think it's like cute and fun and different, and not a lot of people are wearing socks with their heels. I would wear this look honestly to like a spring wedding if I had one coming up, or to like brunch if you wear heels on the regular. I always pair this dress with these heels and a sock, a sparkly sock. I just think it's such a cool look. One of my favorites for sure. The 70s trend doesn't really die. It's always there. There's always some form of a 70s style piece in stores, whether it's a fringe jacket, a halter top, flared pants, corduroy, like really soft buttery leathers, things like that. Designers are always pulling from the 70s. The 70s is one of the best style eras in my opinion. I love a good 70s look. Personally, I don't say that I have like a specific style that I stick to, but the 70s creep in a lot. Again, I love all the things that I mentioned. Leathers, fringe. I love a flared denim, but it's gotta fit ya girl because I'm short. So for this look, I paired it with my flared culottes, and they have a little bit of like a dip dye at the bottom, which also gives it that like 70s kind of flare. And I paired it with that blue vintage top that I talked about. It's one of my favorite tops ever in my thrift video with my friend Jess. We collabed on that. I will link it up in the iCards here. This top is very 70s because it has that white piping. That's very much a 70s classic kind of look. And then I popped on a pair of snakeskin boots just to add a little bit of pizzazz as well. The square toe and the shape of them are very much of that 70s era. A lot of boots were cut like that. The like chunky heel and the square toe. Very 70s. You're going to see a lot of that for sure. A lot of square toe. The next look is not as in your face 70s. It's much more subtle. The 70s was all about a little bit of midriff and a good halter top. This is actually a dance top. I used to wear this to dance class. Dance clothing is so comfortable. The halter top is definitely the 70s element in this look. And then I paired it with denim shorts. I can pull them up and like kind of make them into the hot pants situation, which again is very 70s. And I popped on these slingback sandals with the denim and the really nice brown leather, which is also quite 70s. A lot of those slingback sandals with the straps. This one's a little bit more approachable, I think, where it's not screaming too much of a trend, but you're still kind of like working in small trends and making them very modern. The last one I'm going to talk about is sheer. Apparently sheer clothing is in to a point where the runways were basically just nips out. I don't think that that's exactly a very wearable look. So I wanted to take it to a different level. Again, very much an everyday sort of wearable street style look. The first one is all white. I love an all white look. It's very dangerous to wear an all white look, but it's definitely something that I like to wear, especially in the summer. It just makes you look tanned. So this top is an oversized tunic that I actually got at Value Village, and it's slightly sheer, so it's not over the top, but you can kind of see the lacy bra detailing at the back and the front when you move a certain way and you hit a certain light. And as well, you can kind of see that white spandex short underneath with a little bit of the lace lining, so the lace is matching the bra. And then I popped on a white sneaker just to make it very wearable for the day. I could pop out and do some errands in this look. feel really comfortable. And then I threw on a red bag just to add a pop of color. Again, it's spring and summer, so you want to feel fresh and bright. This is like a very comfortable fave look of mine. I wear this a lot if I'm like just running over to the grocery store or whatever. It's probably the most simple, subtle way to add like a sheer element where you're not like, there's my bra. The last look is this shirt that I've actually had for like 100 years. I got it so long ago, and it's been a favorite of mine for a really long time as like a going out top, and I've actually worn it with this very thin strappy bra underneath and just the shirt on top and a pair of high-waisted denim. I think it adds that like slight sexiness to the look, but it's not in your face. For this look, I paired it with a white denim just to make it a little bit more put together, a little bit crispier, cleaner. I'd wear this look out to drinks with friends or going dancing. This is a way of wearing the sheer trend but being a little bit, you know, sexy and feeling good about yourself but not being too out there. Okay, we are finished with all of the trends that I personally picked. There are still so many trends out there, so many runway trends that are going to make their way into everyday fashion, but that would be like 5 videos long, so we're gonna just cut it here. Stay tuned for part 3. It's going to be all the accessories that you'll be seeing this season, and don't forget to like the video, hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell or whatever it's called. I think you can do that for me, I don't really know, to not miss a video. And there's a fluff right there. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!